Right guys, welcome to the first career mode of FIFA 20, and as you can see we're starting off with Crystal Palace. You can see over here on the right, Palace appoint Gibbsy as the new boss. We're looking well in our suit. We'll go suit for now, we'll maybe change it at some point throughout the career, we can do that now, but as always we're going to start off with the pre-season. We're going to have a look into the team. We'll go into our emails here first, which is just the same old rubbish that we get every year. In a few days we should be getting a message from Milivojevic, our captain. Let's start off by looking at the squad here. We've got Vicente Gaita in goals, 32, 79 rated. Might be something we'll have to have a look at. Ward at right back. We've got Kelly and Dan as our centre backs. Van Aanholt. Then we've got the likes of Townsend, Milivojevic, the captain, MacArthur, Meyer, and Zaha and Benteke up front. We're very lucky to still have this man, Zaha. We look into the bench. Definitely a few players I'm going to be bringing in. This kid here, Lokilo, with the dynamic potential, I'm definitely tempted to get him in this side. And this guy here, Radevold, there's definitely changes to be made, so I'm going to change the team around slightly to how I'm probably going to start, and then we'll look from there at where we need to strengthen. So here's how the team's looking. This is how we're going to start. I've put in Radevold and Sacco as our two centre backs. I've got Schlupp out on the left, he's got some good pace on him, and I've moved Meyer into the middle. Now we're still stuck with Benteke and Zaha up front. I think we're definitely going to need a backup striker. I'm happy to leave Zaha up there on his own. We're just going to have to bring in some sort of maybe attacking midfielder. Ward definitely needs replaced. We're going to need a goalkeeper big time. And you know, we'll not look too much at centre backs and stuff yet because we've actually got a good variety. Tompkins, although he's 30, 78 rated. Dan we could probably let go of. Tavares, he's quite low rated, I'm not sure if we could get him grown. The two youth players I'm going to focus on are Lokilo and Kirby. We've got Camarasa, he might be alone, I'll have to check that. Cahill's on the bench. We've even got Martin Kelly, you can fill in at fullback if needed as well, so there's definitely options, but I'm going to list a few players on the transfer list as well, and then as players start to go, we'll start to bring in some more options for players to sign. So we've got a loan offer here for Kirby, which I'm going to be rejecting, and now if we go into player chat you can see we've listed a few players and we can now actually respond to them. So Woods, he wants to know why he's been listed. Can't guarantee him the playtime. Same with guys like Daly, and you know that's mainly the reason. You know, I can't guarantee them the playtime. Milivojevic has welcomed us, excited about the future, and yeah, we're gonna go into our first game of pre-season against Werder Bremen. We're gonna sim this one, and this is something else that's changed. You'll notice here. Now, 3-0 win. I didn't skip that. It has actually now been changed that simulations go straight to the 90th minute, which a lot of people aren't happy about. We've got a transfer offer here for Connor Wickham, and I'm going to accept that straight off. You know, time to get some players out, and hopefully we'll be able to bring some players in soon. We've got a loan offer here for the Polish centre back Jacques from Genk. I'm going to accept that, and we'll see if the loan glitch works this year as well to try and make sure that he does indeed go out on loan and he doesn't reject it. So for anyone who's forgotten, you add them to a transfer list after you've accepted the loan offer, and that should mean that they accept the loan move. So a few offers here. St Mirren want Innes. I'm not too sure, you know. I might reject that and I might loan him out in the future. Sheffield United want MacArthur. We're going to delegate that. I'm happy to let him go. But definitely we're going to have to get out some players that I'm not going to play. Jack, now that you've changed your mind about loaning me, I'm hoping to get a chance and play. I don't want to be a bench warmer. I'll just say, you may have what it takes. I'll spend some time thinking. You're going out on loan, obviously. So, up to the next match against Club Brugge. So, second group stage game against Club Brugge. Tougher game, but hopefully we can get the win. And we do. It's a 2-0 win. Zaha scores twice. As I said, very lucky to still have this man. Now, Jacques, as you can see, has been loaned out, so the loan glitch still works. We've got an offer here for Scott Dan. They've offered 3.4. The man's 32. I'm going to accept that again. There's an agreement, 7.1 million for James MacArthur. You can't turn that down, lads. And Innes, I've actually taken him off the transfer list and on to the loan list. I just said, don't make me regret it, because we are still hoping to get him out just on a loan deal for now. This career mode might last 1 or 2 seasons, we'll see. Arsenal coming in for Andros Townsend, not a chance. Townsend will be staying at Crystal Palace. We know that man can hit a ball. Final game against Wolfsburg. We're through anyway, but what can we do? It's a 3-1 win, and Benteke has managed to score somehow. That's very nice to see. I think I seen some stat this morning, it was something crazy, like he's got 4 goals in like 54 appearances or something. So he hasn't been the best of form, but we've got Marseille in the semi-finals. So James MacArthur has been sold, Connor Wickham has been sold, we've got an offer here for Hennessy. I might delegate that one, I might try and get a little bit more. We'll start at 4.75 and surely we'll get a wee bit out of that. Something I haven't actually looked at, what's the transfer budget looking like now? We're up to 40 million, so soon it's going to be time to start listing players to try and bring in. Offer for Sam Woods, and it'll probably break down from what I'm hearing, but I'm thinking if Hennessy is to go, we're going to need a keeper. I'm happy to keep Gaita as the backup, but we are going to need a first choice keeper, so let's go on the look. And as we can see, Scott Dan has been sold, so that's another player out. And we've got Marseille in the semi-finals. Can we make it to the final of this pre-season tournament? We do. It's a 2-1 win. What we want. And there's been an agreement for Hennessy's sale, 4.75. I'm happy with that. So he's going to RB Salzburg. And speaking of RB Salzburg, might not be able to get this man in the first season, but it's definitely a man I want to have on the list should this career mode go more than 2 seasons, and it's Holland. We know all about this man. If we take a look, I think he's recently joined, he has, and you can see for keepers we've listed Matty Ryan and Sergio Romeo, so we'll take a decision on that in the near future about who comes in as our first choice. Now coming up, we've got Galatasaray in the final. We've got our final scout report on Ryan, so we'll look at that soon. Nunez have come in for Schlupp. I'm actually going to keep Schlupp for this first season. I like his pace, I'm a fan of it, and we're going to go in to our transfer hub. And I think it's a no-brainer at this point. Ryan, a good few years younger. You know, about 5 years younger, same rating. Yes, a little bit more expensive. But let's go in for Matty Ryan, boys. So this is one of the new settings. I believe it's the sky scraper sort of thing. It's like an outline building. So, initial offer. He's worth 11 million. Let's offer a cheeky wee 13.5. What is the end of that? They want 17. That's not too bad. I reckon we can get him for 15. And they're still stuck at 17 million. It's going to be a bit of a long game here. But they've accepted it. I knew we could get him for that. Matty Ryan, 15 million. Hopefully on his way to Crystal Palace. And here's another new setting. For the wages, we're in a cafe. Having a nice bit of dinner. Nice wee bit of tea. Now he wants to be crucial, of course. He's 80 rated, he's going to be crucial. We'll try and get him on a 4-year deal, so just into his 30s. He's happy with that. We're denying release clause. Not that we would want to sell him, but apparently the release clauses are messing up. Now money wise, the man's on 39. I think I'm going to have to bump it up a little bit, and if we offer him like 75 signing bonus, he's taking it. Matty Ryan has joined Crystal Palace. You can see it there. Matty Ryan automatically had the number 1, and he's going to keep it. So we're going to put him straight into the first team here. Get Hennessy off. He should be leaving soon anyway. Get Hennessy off, and guys are down to the bench, and Matty Ryan in. So with that, we're going to jump in to our first game of this career mode, and we're going to play Galatasaray. But Sam Wood's transfer talks broken down. What a surprise. Tavares, his will probably break down too, but ignore those. Into the final of the pre-season trophy. Let's go. So, here we go. Our first game on FIFA 20 in this career mode. I have got an ultimate. I haven't played ultimate yet, so it's going to make the matches quite hard. Gameplay, obviously, much slower this year. And I think even if we do win in the Premier League, good shot from Zaha. In the Premier League, games are going to be a lot tougher, and we're going to lose games, you know, just randomly. So it's going to make for a tough but interesting career mode. Milivojevic finds Townsend, who's played Ward at the right, and this is where I'd like a wee bit more pace. But he's got a ball in, and we win a corner. Schlupp was arriving at the back post. Milivojevic whips it in. It's a good header from Benteke. I think I was cleared off the line. Meyer finds Cahill stepping in for the injured Mamadou Sakho today. Played it out from the back again. And Zaha gets it out to Schlupp. Now this man's got pace and I like it. Schlupp to Benteke, who loses it. Not the biggest fan of Benteke. I'd actually prefer to keep him as a third choice striker, but we need to get somebody else in. As Galatasaray attack us here. It's well cleared. Now Zaha finds Townsend. That's good play. Zaha's got back in. He tried to play it to Benteke. Not enough on it. Meyer. Zaha. Still Wilfred Zaha, no. We're getting chances, we just can't get them finished. Look, we're still up the pitch, inside their penalty area again. Now here's Zaha. Wilfred Zaha, 1-0. It was coming, and the first goal of the Crystal Palace career mode is from the main man himself, the main man in this career mode, Wilfred Zaha. Whether this lasts 1, 2, 3 or 5 seasons, you know, Wilfred Zaha's always going to be in there. We're going to try and get him up on his own eventually, but he does all the work here, and it's a great finish. And we take the lead in our first game, the first goal of a new career mode. Here will come again. And Zaha's battling for it. Galatasaray have got it back. They're getting very close to our box here. Cross comes in. Matty Ryan just tips it. We need to get out though. Ryan Babel tries to put another cross in. And Townsend gets it cleared. Gouli's running at us early here in the second half. Van Aanholt, good block. Straight to Nzonzi though. Galatasaray have got some players. Faguli, Nzonzi, Babel. That's a good cross in. Just over the bar. Schlupp picks it up. Van Aanholt's making the run outside him. He finds him. Plays it into Zaha. Poor shot. He was offside. We've got them down the wings here. Van Aanholt looking for Schlupp. Finds him. Gets the cross in. Benteke coming in. That's a good header, but it's just over the bar. We've got them down the wings here. Van Aanholt looking for Schlupp. Finds him. Gets the cross in. Benteke coming in. That's a good header, but it's just over the bar. It'd be great if we could get a second goal here to make some changes, but I think we're going to make them anyway. So we're going to give the youngsters a chance. We're going to bring Kirby on for Benteke and Lokilo on for Schlupp, and we're going to change to a 4-4-1-1 with Zaha up top and Kirby as the cam. And we're going to keep things like that for now and see how that works out. Can't quite win it here. They're playing it round us and this guy don't. Just found Babel and Ward. That's poor. Got past him far too easy there. Don't give away a penalty. Don't concede either. I have no idea how he missed that. He was offside anyway by the looks of things, but we got so lucky there. We just about escaped. Zaha switches to the youngster Lokilo. Meyer tried to play the ball to Zaha, and we're sort of just keeping possession here, trying not to give the ball away in these final few minutes. Hopefully there won't be much added time. I thought we'd almost lost it there. Oh, we have now. Silly pass. 2 minutes of injury time. That's a great save from Matthew Ryan. A silly pass. Really didn't need to lose that there. And we get it out. It's still on our edge though. And it's offside. And that should be it. Matty Ryan gonna hoof it up the pitch. And that's it. We've won our first trophy of the Crystal Palace FIFA 20 career mode. Matty Ryan gets a clean sheet on his debut. Wilfred Zaha lives up to expectations, gets a goal, and it's our first trophy. And at the time, it's Milivojevic who's gonna lift it. Who knows if he'll stay in the team over this career mode. Definitely could be pushed out, but midfield's not really a priority right now, or at least not centre midfield. I'm actually quite comfortable with it. But Milivojevic lifts it. Crystal Palace win the European International Cup. off the back of that, we've got a transfer offer for Joel Ward from PSV. I might delegate that, you know, but it means we're going to have to look in to a new right back, which I want anyway, but we're going to have to look for two, a first choice and a replacement. We're also going to need some cams. Maybe if we look into playmakers, we'll see, is there any coming up? Obviously Mason Mount would be a great shout, but we're going to have a look in the next episode and we'll see what we can do, but we'll end it here for now, boys. I hope you enjoyed the video. The career modes are back. It's FIFA 20. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time, guys. Cheers.